Hello everybody, this is Ryan from Justifier, Just Do It Coaching, and life throws us challenges, and we choose our response, and our response determines our outcome. So I'll share with you, I'm actually driving now. I am running fairly late to where I need to be, and I'll give you the rundown of my day. First off, I was in Georgia and had an early morning flight, 7:55. It's always tight in the morning with dropping my son off to school and my wife getting to work and then me getting to the airport. And first thing I do, I always check in the night before, and they don't give you a gate. Well, in Atlanta, for those of you who know, is one of the biggest airports in the country. And there's gates A through F, and F being the furthest. And so I get and I check where my gate is, and like I say, it's always a tight getting anywhere in the airport, but I am at F12, which is the furthest gate of all the gates in the entire airport, which means I'm really crunched for time. So I get on the flight's fine. Actually was pretty tired, and I never do this. Once I asked for a pillow, and the flight attendant says to me, "We don't have pillows in coach." I fly every week, there are pillows in coach, but I think to myself, that's his shit, not mine, and I'm not getting into it over a pillow. I'll get through it. Now my flight's scheduled to land at 9:25, and I have to be in Fort Lauderdale, and I have to be in Miami South Beach, which is a good 35-minute drive if I were to hop off the plane into my car. And the flight ends up landing at about 9:45. I actually have to get to my car and take a shuttle to get to my car, and I do this almost on a weekly basis, and I go the fairly cheap route. I do one of these shuttles, and 95% of the time I get in a car by myself. They put me in a van this time for what's called a shared ride. I always pay for a shared ride, and my brain's sitting there processing, going, oh man, am I going to get dropped off first? Am I going to get dropped off last? But I just stay calm. Why? Because it's my choice how I react to what's going on. Some of you may or may not could probably see in the background, it's downpouring on my drive to where I need to go. But let me continue with this story. So I take the shuttle, and fortunately enough for me, I am able to get to my car in a timely fashion. I tipped the guy really well. He was driving super fast, but not after he picked up 9 other passengers around the airport. I was the first one to get in the van. So there was stop. I get to my car, and I jump out, and I'm hitting the button to pop the trunk to throw my bag in, because I'm just going to make a beeline. I had planned this. I knew this was going to, not that I knew it was going to happen, I just knew I'd be pressed for time coming back. So I had everything I needed in the car for where I'm going. I'm hitting my my remote on the car to open the door, unlock the trunk, and it's not working. And I look at the remote, I'm like, is the remote dead? No. What's the next best thing that could be dead? The battery. Ding, 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 ding. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to change out of what I need to change out of and go in and change. It's fine. Let me ask my sister-in-law. I could borrow her car to jump the car. And here I am in a torrential downpour, driving to where I got to be. And I'm going to be about 10 minutes late. 10 minutes late relative to everything that went on really isn't that big a deal. Now, it's my choice how I choose to react to all the chaos that's going around me. If you choose to panic about the car, if you choose to panic about the shuttle, if you choose to panic, I mean, this is just a catastrophe to most people. But at the end of the day, what's the outcome? I stayed calm. I took the proper steps. I made it as efficient as I possibly could. You know, I told the guy in the shuttle, listen, I'm a little pressed for time. You know, do what you can. He sped up. I didn't demand them. It's not his fault that the plane was late. It's not his fault that I'm running late. He didn't make the appointment, but he understood because I asked him in a nice, calm fashion. Tipped him well. Get to my car. I'm like, boom, I'm going to be on time. Car's dead. You know what? Life happens. Things happen in life. How you choose to react is what determines your outcome. So, for those of you out there, I mean, I don't know how many of you would have been panicked on the phone, calling people, complaining, telling them your predicament. I just took it one step at a time. And again, if things go well and I don't hit any traffic, because I still am, 20 minutes away from my destination. If I don't hit any traffic, I shouldn't be any more than 10 minutes late. As soon as I stop making this video, I'm going to put in that phone call, let them know I'm going to be about 10 minutes late, just to give them a heads up, because that's the right thing to do. So, how many times in your guys' lives do things not go according to plan? Not only do they not go according to plan, but the gate was the furthest one. This would be considered a horrible day for a lot of people to start off, because it's not even 11 o'clock in the morning. And I actually take a lesson out of it. The gate's the last one. The pillow incident on the plane. I end up coming in late with the airplane. Instead of my own personal car, I get a shared ride. Thankfully, I end up getting the first one to be dropped off. Then the car's dead, and then I'm driving in a rainstorm, which has subsided a little bit, but obviously the roads are wet, so you want to drive carefully. So, how many of you out there would sit there and consider that to be not a great day, great start to your day? To me, there's lessons learned. Stay calm in the eye of the storm, and at the end of the day, honestly, at the end of the day, and I believe it's because I was able to stay calm in the eye of the storm. Some of you who might be watching this might wizardly side. Speak of the devil, as you may be able to see, cars around me are slowing down because I just hit that traffic. So let's hope this traffic subsides a little bit and I am able to get there no later than 15, maybe 20 minutes late. There's typically traffic around this area, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't go another 10 miles south. So anyway, this is Ryan from Justify Just Do It Coaching. Take your day in stride, be the eye of the storm, look for the lessons in the challenges in life, and when you do that, you live a much less stressed, free life, because at the end of the day, I mean, I'm doing everything I possibly can to get where I need to go on time, but life has its circumstances, life has its challenges, and if the other person on the other side doesn't understand life's challenges, then guess what? They're just not human, because they have their challenges also. So this is Ryan from Justify Just Do It Coaching. You guys have an amazing day. I challenge you to stay calm.